Have you ever heard about the initial stage of spiritual awakening? You may not be aware of it, but there's profound significance in deciphering unconsciousness, the first phase of a spiritual awakening. Unconsciousness refers to a state where we are not fully aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's like walking through life with blinders on, unaware of the deeper truths and meanings behind our experiences. This state of unawareness can hinder our personal growth and well-being. When we are unconscious, we may react impulsively, repeating patterns of behavior without understanding why. We might find ourselves stuck in negative thought patterns or destructive habits, unable to break free. Unconsciousness can also lead to feelings of disconnection from ourselves and others, unable to tap into our inner wisdom and intuition. This lack of self-awareness can lead to confusion, anxiety, and a sense of emptiness. Recognizing the role of unconsciousness in our lives is the first step toward spiritual awakening. By becoming aware of our unconscious thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, we can begin to unravel the patterns that hold us back. We can start to question our beliefs and assumptions, gaining insight into our true selves. Self-awareness is a transformative tool in the journey towards spiritual awakening. It involves consciously observing and understanding our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors without judgment or resistance. When we cultivate self-awareness, we become more attuned to our inner landscape, gaining insight into our true nature and motivations. By practicing self-awareness, we can begin to unravel the layers of unconsciousness that cloud our perception and inhibit our growth. We become more mindful of our thoughts and reactions, allowing us to respond to life's challenges with greater clarity and wisdom. Instead of being swept away by automatic patterns of behavior, we can choose how to act in alignment with our values and aspirations. Self-awareness also fosters greater authenticity and self-acceptance. As we come to understand ourselves more deeply, we become more comfortable with who we are, flaws and all. We no longer feel the need to hide behind masks or pretend to be someone we're not. Instead, we embrace our uniqueness and celebrate our individuality. It enhances our relationships with others. When we are aware of our own emotions and needs, we can communicate more effectively and empathize with the experiences of others. We become better listeners and more compassionate companions, fostering deeper connections and mutual understanding. Spiritual healing is a process of restoring balance and harmony to the mind, body, and spirit. As we embark on the journey of spiritual awakening, we may encounter various signs indicating that healing is taking place within us. These signs serve as markers of progress and transformation along the path of self-discovery. Here are some common signs of spiritual healing. One of the first signs of spiritual healing is a sense of inner peace and tranquility. As we release negative emotions and limiting beliefs, we experience a greater sense of calmness and serenity within ourselves. Spiritual healing often brings about a heightened sense of awareness and presence. We become more attuned to the present moment, noticing the beauty and wonder of life all around us. This heightened awareness allows us to live more fully and consciously. Healing often involves the release of pent-up emotions and past traumas. We may find ourselves crying, laughing, or feeling a sense of relief as we let go of emotional baggage that no longer serves us. As we release stagnant energy and blockages within our energetic system, we may experience a surge in vitality and energy. We feel more alive and vibrant, ready to embrace life with renewed enthusiasm. Spiritual healing brings clarity and insight into our lives. We gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our life's purpose, allowing us to make decisions from a place of inner wisdom and intuition. As we align with our higher selves, we may notice an increase in synchronicities and meaningful coincidences. These are signs that we are in harmony with the universe and receiving guidance from our higher power. Embracing vulnerability is a pivotal aspect of spiritual growth, as it allows us to courageously confront our deepest fears and insecurities. When we open ourselves up to vulnerability, we become more authentic and transparent in our interactions with ourselves and others. Vulnerability serves as a catalyst for healing and transformation by inviting us to acknowledge and embrace our imperfections and vulnerabilities. It is through vulnerability that we dismantle the walls of defense we've built around our hearts, allowing for deeper connections and intimacy to flourish. In the context of overcoming unconscious patterns, embracing vulnerability enables us to shine a light on the hidden aspects of ourselves that have been operating beneath the surface. By acknowledging our vulnerabilities, we gain greater insight into the underlying beliefs and emotions that drive our unconscious behaviors. Moreover, vulnerability fosters empathy and compassion towards ourselves and others. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we create space for empathy to arise, both within ourselves and in our interactions with others. This empathy cultivates understanding and acceptance, paving the way for healing and growth. In the journey of spiritual awakening, the concept of surrender plays a pivotal role in releasing unconscious patterns and embracing profound transformation. Surrender does not imply weakness or defeat. Rather, it is a courageous act of letting go of control and trusting in the flow of life. At its core, surrender involves relinquishing our attachment to outcomes and allowing things to unfold naturally. It requires us to release resistance and surrender to the present moment, regardless of our desires or expectations. When we surrender, we open ourselves up to the infinite possibilities that exist beyond our limited perception. Surrender is not about giving up or passively accepting our circumstances. Instead, it is an active process of surrendering our egoic need to control and manipulate our reality. It requires us to surrender our fears, insecurities, and false beliefs, allowing us to align with the wisdom of our higher self. The path of surrender invites us to surrender to the wisdom of the universe and trust in the divine timing of our lives. It teaches us to surrender to the lessons and challenges that come our way, recognizing that each experience serves a greater purpose in our soul's evolution. Surrender also involves surrendering to the flow of emotions and allowing ourselves to fully experience the depths of our human experience. Instead of suppressing or avoiding difficult emotions, we surrender to them with compassion and acceptance, knowing that they are integral to our healing and growth. In the pursuit of spiritual awakening, it's crucial to recognize and address negative behaviors that contribute to unconsciousness. Negative behaviors can manifest in various forms, such as destructive habits, harmful thought patterns, and toxic relationships. By cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, we can begin to identify and avoid these behaviors, paving the way for deeper spiritual growth. One key aspect of avoiding negative behaviors is practicing mindfulness in our daily lives. Mindfulness involves paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and actions without judgment. By bringing awareness to our behaviors, we can catch ourselves before engaging in negative patterns and consciously choose a more constructive path. Another important strategy is to cultivate self-discipline and restraint. This means developing the ability to resist impulses and temptations that lead to negative behaviors. By exercising self-control, we can avoid falling into harmful habits and instead channel our energy towards activities that nourish our soul. It's also essential to set clear boundaries in our relationships and interactions with others. Boundaries help protect our emotional well-being and prevent us from being influenced by negative influences. By establishing healthy boundaries, we can create space for positive connections and avoid getting entangled in toxic dynamics. Furthermore, cultivating self-compassion is crucial in avoiding negative behaviors. Instead of berating ourselves for past mistakes or shortcomings, we can offer ourselves kindness and understanding. By treating ourselves with compassion, we can break free from the cycle of self-criticism and develop a greater sense of self-worth. In addition, surrounding ourselves with supportive and uplifting influences can help steer us away from negative behaviors. This may involve seeking out like-minded individuals who share our values and aspirations, or engaging in activities that inspire and uplift us. Shedding ego is central to the second phase of spiritual awakening. It entails letting go of the false sense of self that is rooted in fear, insecurity, and separation. By shedding ego, we uncover our true essence, which is characterized by love, unity, and connection. Embracing our true self involves recognizing that we are not defined by external factors such as possessions, achievements, or social status. Instead, our true identity lies in our innermost being, beyond the confines of the ego. As we release the grip of ego, we come into alignment with our authentic nature, allowing our light to shine brightly. This process requires courage and self-reflection. It involves questioning our beliefs, letting go of attachments, and surrendering to the unknown. By facing our fears and insecurities head-on, we create space for the emergence of our true self, liberated from the constraints of ego. Shedding ego is not a one-time event, but an ongoing journey of self-discovery and growth. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace vulnerability. As we peel away the layers of ego, we uncover the beauty and wisdom that lie within us, waiting to be fully realized. Decoding unconsciousness is a crucial aspect of the first phase of spiritual awakening. Through understanding unconscious patterns and behaviors, we can begin to unravel the layers that hinder our personal growth and well-being. By cultivating self-awareness, embracing spiritual healing, practicing surrender, avoiding negative behaviors, and shedding ego, we embark on a journey of profound transformation and self-discovery. As we reflect on the insights shared in this video, let us remember that the journey of spiritual awakening is unique to each individual. It requires courage, patience, and an open heart to navigate the challenges and uncertainties along the way. By applying these principles to our own lives, we can accelerate our journey towards greater consciousness and fulfillment. I encourage you, the viewer, to take time to reflect on your own experiences and consider how you can apply these teachings to your personal growth. Remember that you are not alone on this journey and that there is support and guidance available to you every step of the way. May you embrace the path of spiritual awakening with an open mind and a willing heart, knowing that the greatest adventure lies ahead. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank you for your attention. If you enjoyed the content and want to see more, please consider clicking the subscribe button. Your support is very appreciated. Feel free to share your experiences or thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay tuned for more insightful content.